What is up, everyone? So today I'm gonna show you how I manipulate samples and make them sound more unique. And yeah, that's gonna be a really nice tutorial to show you how to use loops in FL 20. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and let's get to it. Okay, so first up, let's pick a melody loop. This time I'm gonna go with cymatics. And yeah, the first thing I'm gonna do is match it to the tempo. Here it says it's 132, so let's get it to 132. Sounds on tempo, so what I'm gonna do instantly is duplicate the melody, and I will choose the duplicate and make it unique. So now I have another instance of the melody that I can manipulate without really changing the original one. It's always good to have the original melody as well, because you might want to get back to it and do some tweaks. So on the first one, what I'm gonna do is set it on the stretch mode. So anything we do with the pitch, it won't change the time of the melody, and it will keep being on the right tempo even if we change it. So as you can see, even though I changed the tempo, it didn't change, but the original one that wasn't on the stretch mode, as you can see, it changed. Okay, so the first thing we can do is change the pitch of the melody. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is take it up one semitone, maybe two. You gotta listen to what sounds right to you. To me, plus 200 cents sounds really nice. So right now, as you can tell, we also changed the scale of the melody. So it used to be on B minor, but we took it up 200 semitones up, and that means that we are going to C sharp minor. So let's go to our sampler, and up on that arrow right here, click it, go to view, scale highlighting, and go to C sharp and use the natural minor, which is the actual minor scale. So now we can also know the notes that are used for this scale, and that's gonna help us later on with the 808. By the way, if the loops you are using don't showcase the BPM and the key of the melody, then that's a red flag. Just throw it away. It's a sign that the loop maker didn't really pay a lot of attention to their craft. Okay, so now that we have pitched the melody, what I'm gonna do is send it to a new mixer channel, and I'm gonna add some effects. First of all, let's add some halftime, for example. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is take down the mix knob to blend the effect. But that created some low end, so we're gonna pick an EQ, and yeah, let's go to this preset right here and take down some low end. Okay, next up, what I'm gonna add is some Pancake 2. To automate the panning, I'm gonna tweak the mix knob right here to not make it really obvious. Just so where I can hear the effect. And another really nice sauce that I recently found, it is this Love Filter VST. And I'm gonna go to the first gate preset, the basic one, and here is how it sounds. You can also tweak the knob right here to have less of that effect. Right here is really nice for me. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is duplicate the melody once again, make it unique. This time I'm gonna change the color so we know which is which. I'm gonna do that for the first duplicate as well. Once again, I'm gonna set it up on 200 cents. This time I'm gonna send it to a mixer track, and I'm going to arm the mixer track right here. I'm gonna mute everything else. And right now I'm gonna go to this recording, render to WAV files. Here we have the new version of it, and what I'm gonna do is set it on stretch once again. Turn the pitch all the way up to plus 1200 cents, and what that does is it puts it an octave higher. So now we have the melody that we transposed plus 200 cents, and now we have the same melody, but this time it's an octave higher. So I'm gonna remove the melodies that I don't need, and I'm gonna go with a new instance, and what I'm gonna do is send it to the mixer track again. I'm gonna add a lot of halftime to it. And what I'm gonna add is this ambience VST right here. And what I'm gonna do is use my first duplicate and I'm gonna blend this one to add a bit more ambience to the first duplicate. That sounded really nice. Now what I'm also gonna do is once again duplicate this melody. Make it unique, and this time I'm gonna reverse it. So first of all, let's hit reverse, but now the chords don't match with the original version. The easiest fix is to chop every bar and take the last ones in the beginning. Okay, now you can hear those weird cuts. What you want to do is go to the transient right here and click on generic. And as you can tell, we don't have those pop sounds anymore. Once again, let's put it on the stretch and 200 semitones up. Let's color it and let's send it to a mixer track. And now we're gonna blend it with the rest of our loops. Okay, so now we have 3 instances of the same loop but with different stuff to it. The first one is just pitched up with some effects like halftime. Next up we have the duplicate, which is pitched up and with a lot of halftime and reverb to it to add some ambient. And then we have this reversed version to add some more bounce to the whole melody. And yeah, there's so many more things you can do, like chop the melody on your own, but I'm keeping things simple. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is mix them a bit more. I'm gonna send them to a melody bus. And now what I'm gonna do is make them wider with this knob right here. And I'm also gonna add stereo enhancer to separate the melodies from the drums. And we're picking this phase offset knob. This really does magic, as you can hear. So right now we have to add the drums to the melodies. Let's pick a pattern. Okay, so now let's go to our 808. The reason why we chose to show the scale previously on the sampler is so we know what notes are most likely gonna work for our 808. So let's set the envelopes like this. Let's set up our 808. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually go to a higher octave like this one, because we can easily hear the 808 notes, and when we are sure that it works, we're just gonna take it down an octave lower, which sounds more right. Okay, this actually sounds mad fire. Okay, so right now I'm gonna arrange the melodies and then I'm gonna play the whole beat at the end. If you found it useful, make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.